Yeah, first of all, I was over the top because one of the best feelings to represent India and win the trophy for the country, and there's no better feeling than that. And whatever happened. Whatever happened after that was not in my control, and actually, I didn't know what was happening. I was at the side, so I was just chilling with the other guys. So, yeah.
What was the secret to your success? Because in every match, like the reason for your success in the Asia Cup, you were bamboozling teams, and that final collapse in the final also you bowled well. So, what was the secret?
Sir, of course, we do plan before the match itself, and before that we had played the opponent for two times. So we had a fair idea of what their plans could be and what they will come up with, and we also had our own plans. And finally we did well, and yeah.
No, particularly your bowling. Like I'm talking about your bowling. Like what helped you succeed and take wickets in every match and.
Yeah, if you see the pitches in Dubai, they have worked well towards me. Even in the Champions Trophy, I did well there. So they are a little on the slower side. So that kind of helps me more. And other than that, my role was to just keep on attacking the stumps and keep on challenging the batsmen to hit me for a six or something. Take an aggressive option against me so that I can take a wicket. That was the basic plan. Yes.
Varun, looking at the World Cup also, you and Kuldeep are being seen as the main spinner. So can you tell us about your partnership with Kuldeep and how do you two complement each other?
So Kuldeep is definitely one of the most experienced bowler right now in the pool of players that we have, and he's done amazingly well. And we kind of complement each other because I bowl at the speeds of 95 kilometers per hour and he bowls around 85 kilometers per hour. So we complement each other, and he has more revs and more turn. I have more speed and bounce. So till now it's been working well for us. Yeah, hopefully we can do the same thing what we have been doing in the World Cup also.
And like working with Gautam Gambhir as coach, like how different it is the experience? Like how did they go about the strategy planning?
I've already worked with him in the IPL and we won that IPL. So nothing new to me because I've already been around him. But definitely one thing which I can say about him is he brings a Spartan mentality to the team where there is no option of losing. You just have to bring your best and give everything on the ground, and later on let's whatever happens. But when he's around, there's no mediocrity. You can't be mediocre in the field. Yeah, that's what I feel.
When you went into the Asia Cup and the way things panned out over the course of the tournament, obviously there was a huge gap between India, if you can say, compared to the other teams that were competing. But looking at the way the tournament panned out, all the off-field things, all the noise, all the so-called contributions, how much did the team take things on the go and yet kept its focus on winning the tournament? Because a lot of things must have been something that you would have had to decide on the board at that moment.
Sir, I don't know about others, but our primary goal when we landed there was to win the cup only. So not to look at other things. Our focus was always to win the cup and win all the sides and go unbeaten in the tournament so that we can feel more stronger in the World Cup. If you ask me what I saw is almost all the players switched off their social media accounts. Only when they had to post something on after the match they just came, but none of them actually because we were in another country. Maybe I don't know how it was there in India right now at that time, but in UAE it was just all quiet. There was no hush at all. So yeah.
You have performed really well in Champions Trophy over the highest wicket taker. So didn't you expect chance in Australia too in the ODI format?
What? I didn't get it.
In the ODI format.
Yes.
Did you expect your name?
Brother, I expect to be in every team, but it's up to the selectors to think what they are thinking. Maybe the pitches there offer less chance. If you see in Champions Trophy also, I was brought in as a replacement for Yashasvi Jaiswal. So it just depends on the conditions. I can feel anything, but what the pitches demand is a totally other thing. Yes.
Varun, you've gone on record in side path that the ball either goes in, goes out, or goes straight.
Yeah.
Did you try anything new in this Asia Cup, or other than what you tried in the Champions Trophy also? There are two big tournaments you played in Dubai.
So as you told, it just goes three ways: left, right, or straight, and it just depends on me when I want to take it on the other side, or it just depends on the sequence of balls, sir. If am I going to bowl 2 leg spin and 1 googly, or 2 googlies and 1 leg spin, so that's the only thing I can change. Other than that, I can't change much. Yes.
Varun, to continue with that, how much effort does it take to keep your mystery intact? Because after some time, everyone reads your strategy, your style, and everything. So, how difficult is it for you to keep your mystery intact and changing it every day?
Look, the sports science has and sports analytics has gone way beyond. So even if I play one match, everything something I do new, it just comes out in the video. But at the end of the day, the batsman still has to middle the ball and hit it for a 6, and the final call that if I'm going to bowl a leg spin or a off spin or a straighter one is with me. That no machine or anyone can predict. So we have to play with that. It's just human instincts which cannot be replaced by anything else. Yeah, technology. So till then, yeah.
In recent interviews we've heard Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma in particular talk about the trust placed in them by Gautam Gambhir and Captain Surya. I think Sanju even said that you can. Gautam Gambhir told him you can fail in 21 innings and I'll still play you. So. Tell us about the general environment of trust in that camp, and have you had such conversations with them, particularly about you?
Of course, when I made my comeback again, Surya and Gigi, they spoke to me and they told me that we are looking at you as one of the wicket takers for the Indian team, and they have backed me throughout. Yeah. For that, I have to give them the credit because I was out of the team for more than 3 years, but I did have consecutive good IPLs. So for them to recognize that and bring me in the team was great for me. So yeah.
And also looking at like other formats now, we're seeing this gradual move towards specialists, especially in the T20 format. So do you think we're gradually moving away from the all format player?
Yes, as you told, in T20s, if you would have seen the Asia Cup also, India was the team which had more specialists than other people. If you see that there were other teams who had many all-rounders and many part-time bowlers also. But we went with more specialist bowlers and specialist batters who can finish and all those things. T20 has become such a game that you need to have more specialists. Yes, and I don't know if all format players have their space in T20 or other formats or not. But as of now, in T20, most specialist players are doing well. Yeah.
Varun, you spoke about coming back into the team and the phase that you're going through. Right? Can you just elaborate the clarity of a role that has been assigned?
Yeah, as I had already told, sir, my role is to take wickets, pick wickets, keep attacking the stumps and nothing else, and take up the tougher job, as in bowl in the power play, bowl 1 over in the power play, bowl 1 over in the death, and 2 overs in the middle. That's the role that they have given, and I'm happy to do that.
And would you say, considering there is so much of competition and adaptability with regard to conditions, is there a clearer communication to players with regard to their role for first series or the next 12 months line?
So of course, sir, because in a cricketing nation like India, where our whole system is so huge, it cannot be so successful if all these things which you mentioned is not there. We have done well in the last 3 big tournaments and we have won. So without communication, all these things would not have happened. And I feel everything is right in the place, and and people are doing well. Yes.
Varun, you should just talk about your role. Can you tell us, like, for the spinners, it's a challenge bowling in the death overs. So how do you approach death overs bowling?
Basically, in death overs, I look at the batsman who is batting and what are his strengths, and I look to go away from his strengths. That's the basic funda. In death over, you can't challenge the batsman in his strength. I have to take it away from his strength. So that's the basic funda. Yes.
Varun, you said the ball off spin, leg break or straight on water. So does it validate your description as a mystery bowler?
Sir, I've never called myself as a mystery bowler, but it's the media that has termed me. But whatever it is, I whatever it is, sir. If you want to call me mystery, it's fine. But it's just that I have the ability to bowl all the deliveries with the same grip and same release point. That's what is making others finding it tough to pick me. But yeah, that's the thing.
You mentioned making a comeback. So what were the learnings from your first stint with the Indian team, and what were the things you actually worked on specifically to come back?
I've mentioned this in previous other interviews also. When I got dropped from the team, I was bowling more of side spin, which was not working in the international stage on placid wickets. So I had to resort to overspin, which gave me more bounce and turn. So yeah, so if I have overspin, the ball dips more. I have more dip in the ball, so it has time to turn, deviate little more pace. That's it.
It also seems that your weeks are also very synchronized in terms of the Indian team. Like you had an amazing Champions Trophy. Kuldeep was the highest wicket taker in the Asia Cup. The team started the fall of wickets for Han and now. So do you think, for the lack of a better word, there's a sort of healthy competition that's sort of bringing out the best in both of us?
Yeah, even if we are not playing with each other in Indian, the setup is made in such a way that no one is irreplaceable. As in, if you're not going to do well for 2 or 3 tours, because there are many people waiting in the line to come in, so you have to be always in the top of your game and give your best. Doesn't matter if I'm bowling with Kuldeep or anyone else, I have to do my best. Yeah, so that's how it is. Yeah, designed.
Varun?
Hi.
Yeah.
So from 130 for 1 to 146, the capitulation, what was the reading of Indian team and US, apart from your bowling and Kuldeep bowling? What do you think? What is the pressure?
So if you saw the trend in Asia Cup, the first 8 overs, all the batting team got off to a flyer. After that, from the 8th over to the next 17th over, it was very tough to score runs. So we knew that even if they scored lots of runs in the first 8 overs, even if we get 1 or 2 wickets here and there, we can pull them back, and that's what happened. Yes.
What was happening in your mind the last over? Last over when 10 runs were needed. What was happening in the dressing room? On a personal note, what was going in your mind?
The last over of the Indian chase. No, we knew it was in our hands. Yeah, because we had Tilak and who was that? I don't know who was that. Rinku. Yeah, Rinku. People have not seen Rinku that much in international stage, but we all know what he can do in the franchise he's played. So if Rinku and Tilak are there, I knew 10 runs, 11 runs in the last over is easy nowadays. As in IPL, people chase 20 runs, 25 runs and all. So yeah, it was. I think we were all calm. Yeah.
Well, last question.
Yeah. Is there any particular batter you find it difficult to bowl him or plan him, get him out?
I would say most Indian batsmen I find it tough when I play in IPL. But other than that, foreign batsmen, I'm less exposed to them, and they are also less exposed to me. But in IPL, we bowl so much to them that they know what's coming and they read us better. So there are many Indian batsmen from Virat, Rohit, and many people. I do find it tough. Yes.
Varun, you're one of the pillars of the Indian team in the T20 format, and you worked with Coach Gautam Gambhir for a long time. I want to understand what kind of conversations you have had with him about your ODI career, how you can maybe go on to become a better ODI bowler as well.
Yeah, basically the conversations were around bowling longer spells, and because T20 you maximum bowl two overs in a back to back, but in ODI you have to bowl 5 to 6 overs back to back, which I did work on, and I was able to do it in the Champions Trophy. Nothing much, and definitely he wants me to bat a little more up the order in domestic circuit and improve on my batting. Yes.
And Test cricket is something you still feel isn't just best suited to your skills, as you said before.
No, it's again selection. I would like to play every match India is playing, but it's up to the selectors. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, that's a shot.
क्रिकेट की हर बड़ी खबर,
Lovely shot.
हर बड़े अपडेट और लाइव डिस्कशन के लिए जुड़िए मेरे साथ सिर्फ इंडिया टीवी क्रिकेट यूट्यूब चैनल पर।